Hey folks, welcome to the first full-length tutorial video from here at the Wizard Hut, showing how I make cheap and easy TTRPG terrain. Starting out, you'll need some PVA glue, a hobby knife, a ruler or a meter stick, some permanent markers, and lastly some cardboard. Start by giving a rough outline to your base shape. Here we're going for some foundational ruins, so a combination of jagged and straight lines really works. Following that, using a scalpel or hobby knife, carefully cut out the shape. You can score the cardboard ahead of time using the scalpel to make the process a little easier. Should end up with something like this. For the next step, get a similar sized piece of card and trace around your initial cutout. This will allow us to build some depth to the terrain and make it pop on the table. For the base layer, I wanted to add some variation, so I went for a more organic shape to underpin the foundations. You can add as many layers as you like, for as much height as you want, as will be shown in the video later. Next up, water down some PVA glue. I generally find watering down the PVA stops the cardboard from curling too much, and then weigh it down with something heavy. You should have a fairly robust piece of card once it's fully dry. I normally leave it to dry overnight. Up next, using the meter stick, pick one corner and then from that corner mark out 1-inch sections. This will help us draw the grid lines and means the terrain aligns over the top of any existing grid maps you might already have. You can really take this idea and level it up with a few licks of paint and some added terrain. In the next couple of clips, I'll hopefully provide some added inspiration. I got these trees from Amazon. They're meant to be for architecture modelling, however they're pretty cheap and give you some more options for locations and ambience. Here I've made a smaller scale city as an overview map to really push the sense of overwhelming scale for my group. I'm also a fan of incorporating interactive elements for my players, so you can see here I've made a quarry out of paper mache for the big bad to emerge from. For even more of a shock factor, you can hide the openings like this and lure players into a false sense of security before having the ground shake and give way around them, really adding to the sense of immersion. Lastly, I used a Tipp-Ex pen to mark out a rough grid pattern to make movement more consistent and easier to track. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, shameless plug, if you liked the video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one.